Hi everybody, today is Tuesday, May 28th, so I'll keep this one short. Today I traded pretty poorly. It was a range day and there weren't very many good opportunities to take. That didn't stop me. Best opportunity was probably just the morning open, and my main thing is just going with the big guy, but I did not go with the big guy at all. I tried to fight the trend, um, what little trend there was. So yeah, I took a bunch of dumb trades. I overtraded. My commissions today were crazy outrageous. So, very bad performance, but I think our bad performances are the ones we can learn from the best. So, with that, let's dive into the analysis. Alright, so this is a shot of the whole day. As you can see, a lot of dumb activity at the start and not much else. So, this was the first trade. It was a pre market trade. Nothing really happened here at all. I decided that I was gonna go long. That the big man, the bull was gonna come back in and take it up, but I decided there's not a lot of volume here. Not a good time to take a trade. The market just isn't active, so I just get out basically right away. So hardly even count that one as a first trade. This is my real first trade right here. So I went long at the bottom of the range, thinking that the bulls were taking over. I thought we had a little pullback when we are coming up based on the 1 minute chart, but that was dumb. Because it's clear the bears are in control, right? From the first 5 minute candle, the bulls tried to take it up, got rejected, and the bears took over. So I should have taken that bull bar as an opportunity to get short, but I struggle with going short. I always like to be long, so that's something I need to work on, participating with the bears better. Now we're going to the next trade. So now, if you look at the daily chart in the bottom middle, you see that we're at the low of yesterday. So now we're actually at a place where it makes sense to go long. Like, hey, there's probably some bulls here who want to participate. So this was like my only good trade of the day. And even still, I did not handle this trade very well. I just had an opportunity to build up some more size, but I didn't. So yeah, I'm just over managing the shit out of this trade. Like, buying, selling, buying, selling. You can see that activity on the 1 minute in the bottom right. It's ridiculous. It's horrible. I should have just entered with full size at the bottom there and just let go. It's just so dumb of me, but what are you gonna do? All you can do is learn from it, and the lessons are: don't participate in pick the markets you participate better. I mean, don't fight the big man. That's just stupid. So yeah, I really fucked up on the first trade. And I take profits a little bit too early. I should have waited. I take like 4 off. Like, that's where I just should have taken everything. But I trimmed so much prior to that. So, alright, now we're going to the next trade. I didn't get a video of it, but this is what I have. I tried to go long on the flag, and that didn't work. I got stopped. The next trade, I went short. And yeah, I got stopped right there. So we're back to break even on the day after being up $434. My commissions today are just outrageous. Like, I think I spent like 120 on commissions. So just like over trading like crazy, not recording my trades in my journal like I normally do. Just trading so bad. And I think psychologically the reason why is like I didn't put in enough work over the weekend. I didn't do enough sim trading, and so I just don't have confidence. I'm not able to just not participate. I know I shouldn't have participated, but I did. And yeah, it's like that Ed Secoda quote: "Everyone gets what they want out of the market." Maybe like subconsciously, I wanted to. Um, I didn't feel like I deserved the win today. All right, so this was the next trade. We're inside a range, so going for an ante is not shouldn't even be on the table. Antes are for after, climactic behavior, but we're inside a range. Now, I kind of thought, hey, maybe this is kind of a climax move we had before, like on the 5 minute, because there was an up, a pullback, an up, pullback. I tried to go for a third leg, and it did not successfully hit that third leg. But in a range, like you just shouldn't. I just should not have traded this. Like, yeah, being I think bearish here does like make sense, and you'll see from the screenshot at the end that we did make a big move down, but we made a big move up. We made a move up to the like 8,940 first. So I should have waited till the top of this range. I should have waited for it to go up to the top and then started moving down before I got short. Stop loss should probably be above that last pivot way up there at like 945. Because we're still inside the range. Like we shouldn't have taken that. So we get stopped out. And then I think that's just the end of it. Yeah, I'm doing a little zigzag here. So, yeah, really disappointing day. The full market's coming up right now. The screenshot of the day. So I'm just gonna talk about this for a while. All right. So 1 sec. All right, here we are. So I went long off the open. Obviously, that was not the right thing to do. The bears showed me they were in control by rejecting the bulls heavily. You can see that wick on the opening 5-minute candle, the big wick to the top. After that candle, the only thing I should have been thinking was it's time to go short. I went long. I got stopped out. It was dumb of me to do that. Then we get to the bottom, and I successfully have my only profitable trade of the day, and I make $600 in like 15 minutes. Then I go for a flag, which that's not the right opportunity to go for a flag, but I go for it anyway. I should have just not participated. Then I go for shorts. And I get stopped on the short because I shouldn't have gone for a short. There was no good trade there. I shouldn't have traded at all. So I lose on the short, then I go short again and make my money back. Now the trade that is the last trade of the day, I went for an ante. So I thought that the bears had some more movement in them. They did, and so did bulls apparently. But I thought that the bears were going to come back and try and push it down again, and I was right, but I was not right at the right time. So it doesn't matter that I'm right. Like I didn't execute well, and I want to talk about that execution at that last trade of the day. So the first buy was at the bottom of that candle. I thought big man revealed themselves, showed we're going down, a pullback opportunity, and I entered at the breakdown of that pullback. And I got stopped out, and yeah, I shouldn't have gone for that inside the range because it's just too random. It's off process, and I should have just taken what little I was up, like $160, and been done with it. I gave a ridiculous amount of money back in fees and commissions today, and it's unacceptable. And I need to be more confident when I take my trades. And the way to be more confident is to do the things that I've outlined in my last few videos and to practice a lot in the simulator. So I have confidence that I'm able to participate. It really is this, you know? What is the daily doing? What is the hourly doing? Do they make sense? Is there a big man who is obviously in control? So just analyze and see if there's if I can determine a reasonable bias, if I can determine a person to participate with. And then once I have determined that, then I participate with them. And there was I was trying to participate in a bad market, in a rangy market. The best trade probably would have been the long at the end of the day. I stopped trading, but there's a couple good longs there. You know, it goes back down to the support, and it gets bought back up. So I could have bought that turn and just placed a target at the very top of the range, or at least halfway up. I mean, that would have worked pretty well. That would have been like a 60-point trade with like a 20-point, 25-point risk. So I'm gonna cut it off here. Very disappointed in my performance. Nothing like last Friday where I was really happy with my performance and made it $800. I'm giving myself a 2 out of 10 because I didn't participate with the big guy. I way overtraded. It's just a really, really shit performance. Not the type of thing that is sustainable. So going into tomorrow, I'm going to focus really heavily on participating with who's dominating the market. Really, and focus on not participating if it's not clear if I shouldn't. Because this morning's price action was super confusing. I say that, I should have participated with the bears, but if the bulls won, if I got long there and the bulls won, then I wouldn't be saying this. I'd feel intelligent and like I made the right decision. But yeah, you gotta determine the bias, wait for it to make a move in your way, wait for it to break out of its little micro range in your favor, and then place the stop loss behind the pivot. Because this trading today will not cut it. I can't live off this at all. It's really bad. And very confusing day, but I hope that I can come back later this week and be better. And I'm going to focus really heavily on managing my emotions, because it's hardest to follow a process after you've made a mistake. Like, it's so easy to go off process and complicate your trading and screw things up after you've had some losses or you've not performed the way you want to perform. Like, your psychology, your ego self-sabotages you. So just to be really mindful, make sure I'm only participating with the right person, putting some reps in the simulator, sit on my hands, not be afraid of losing, because I was bringing money and psychology into my mind today. I was checking the dollar amount on my trades right after they happened, and that's bad process. It's bad process. I need to have better process in my trading. So I need to focus on these guidelines again, read them again. I've updated them a bit since my last video, so I might make a trading guidelines 2.0 video. But thank you for watching, and happy trading.